Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and, I have a lot of wrestling news to talk about. I haven't covered, any in a few days, so wanted to cover some here. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is Via Lucha Libre Online. Pentagon Jr., his contract with AEW is scheduled to expire between August and September, of this year. And apparently there's interest from WWE that they want to go out and sign him. I think he's an amazing talent that's very underutilized in AEW. The Death Triangle got back together just to lose. The booking for them has been subpar. I think he'd have some great matches. And that'd be not to mention, I want to see Penta and Rey Mysterio again before he retires. But I feel he might get put with LWO, maybe. They'll probably have him feud with LWO for a year, maybe. Or maybe he'll join LWO. I don't know what they're going to do if they were to get him. But I saw somebody say, oh, he'll get jobbed out to Cruz Del Toro main event. I'm like, shut up. He's not going to get lost in the shuffle there. And that's AEW. He's already lost in the shuffle in AEW. So, we'll see. But I'd love to see him WWE. Maybe he'd be better long term in AEW. But I mean, they're not doing anything with him. So per WrestleNomics, this week's WWE Raw peaked with the segment involving Sami Zayn and Chad Gable with the Alpha Academy at 1.8 million, 1,890,000 viewers, and 0.60 on the P1849 in the 1849 demographic. The segment saw a boost of 170,000 viewers tune in versus the previous segment. Really, the segment of the night. Man, Gable's in the form of his life as a heel. Sammy helping the bloodline, and now Gable is just insane. But the storyline's hot. I think it's time to pull the trigger soon. Maybe at Clash of the Castle, Otis turns babyface. Well, I guess turns babyface, and I guess he's still babyface heel. I don't know. But Chad Gable's doing the best work of his life, and that's a good feud, good story. So got the biggest viewership of the entire show, I think. So on the Insiders podcast, longtime WWE employee, former WWE employee Tom Carlucci, he states that Vince McMahon, who Tom worked for since 1987, is not allowed to enter WWE headquarters, nor the gym inside, which was created for Vince anymore. End quote. The gym was created for Vince. He designed the gym with his trainer Mike. He can't even go in that gym anymore. He can't set foot anywhere. Every meeting that goes on over there, you'll never see Vince here again. From the TKO people, it's crazy when you think about it. That he's the legacy. I mean, crazy how karma works. Good riddance. If you wanted to be around associated with the company, then you shouldn't have sold it. But you sold it, and you shouldn't have done all the vile and evil things over the years, Vince. Thanks for modern day wrestling. Good riddance. Vince ain't gonna be able to get in there anymore. Why would he be allowed if he doesn't even work there? It's a bare environment without him, no toxicity. So, good riddance. Go work it somewhere else, Vince. So, WWE NXT last night pulled in its highest viewership since the first episode of 2024 with 768,000 viewers. 4 women's matches on the show, capitalizing on Jordan Grace and Ethan Page. HBK with another W. And the women's matches were good. Just a good NXT show, and AEW only had 790,000 viewers. It's only 22,000 viewer difference. But I was told MJF would help the viewership. I love MJF, he's one of my favorites, but nothing's going to help their viewership. The show for NXT has been good, really good. I'm looking for more pop-ups, like maybe more people show up from TNA. But The first week of last month, they averaged 659,000 viewers. The first week of this month is 768,000. NXT's peaking, pal. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, MJF, he states that he's already had a Hall of Fame career. He isn't even in his prime years yet. He still has a long way to go. Judging by recent images of his physique, we're likely maybe to see his prime run this year. But he's not even in his prime. He's not even in his prime. I don't think he's a Hall of Fame career yet. I mean, he's a star, but if he come to WWE, he'd be an even bigger star. But I mean, there's people in the Hall of Fame with lesser accolades, but I mean, I shouldn't say lesser accolades. Only WWE has a Hall of Fame. Maybe the AEW Hall of Fame. Come on, he's lying. I like MJF, but no, that doesn't scream Hall of Fame career in AEW. So, in an MJF interview also at Sports Illustrated, can you remember the last time someone became a household name and arenas in WWE were chanting their name when they've zero exposure elsewhere? We're talking the Crockett era, aren't we? I take pride in that AEW's my territory, but I'm a name in every territory because I made professional wrestling my bitch. MJF made MJF, end quote, MJF. I mean, he's the face of AEW by far. He's what's best for the business, for the company. Bet on himself, and then there he is. But WWE's better, man. I mean, I like him, but he can't go with him. He wants to be with WWE, man. He's playing the game and taking the bag while it's on the table. He knows what he's doing. He's taking his bag with AEW, and in a few years he'll be in WWE. Calling it. I'm calling it right now. Trick Williams will defend the NXT Championship against Ethan Page at Battleground this Sunday. Man, banger incoming. Trick Williams, Ethan Page. Man, this guy looks like a star in NXT. What happened in AEW? They had too many damn wrestlers, didn't let him shine. Tony Khan isn't a good booker. Simple as that. Segments and clips involving Women's World Champion Liv Morgan from Raw on Monday have accumulated an estimated 54 million views in the first 24 hours across WWE social media platforms. And Liv Morgan's a draw, pal. Liv Morgan's a draw, pal. Most views second week in a row. Tiffany Stratton has signed with a Paradigm for representation in brand partnerships, acting, books, speaking engagements, and television/film, among other realms. Source The Hollywood Reporter. Paradigm, how do you say that word? Not part of the nerd community, ladies and gentlemen. Is better than her stock. Wally Rises Wrestling is poised for greater exposure thanks to $5 billion 10-year deal with Netflix starting January 2025. Paradigm hopes to model her career or trajectory flown by Dwayne Johnson, John Cena, and Dave Bautista, all whom originated on WWE and became some of the most bankable names in Hollywood. She has a personality making Hollywood, but capitalizing on being a big part of the women's division moving forward first, and after that, she'll probably go to Hollywood. I just hope she stays in WWE for a while first. But I think she genuinely loves the business. But she said by 30 she wants to move to Hollywood, so that's about 5-ish years, so I mean, it's all the WWE, or all the AEW, WWE, just the wrestling news in general that I wanted to get into. So yeah, till next time, have a lot. Peace.